The Pritchard brings something new to Oklahoma City with a wine bar and a small plate concept. Only the freshest ingredients go into the food at the Pritchard.
It's kind of European influenced, I guess. It's not necessarily Italian or Mediterranean, but it's that style of food. The approach that they take is basically just getting great ingredients and not having to do a whole lot with them. So the food is just definitely not messed with a whole lot. It's just letting the ingredients shine.
Executive Chef Shelby Seat prides herself on serving fresh, delicious dishes with a small plate concept. Something new to Oklahoma City.
We have a full menu, but it's broken down into small plates and proteins. So it's kind of vegetable driven. We have a lot of options for vegetarians and vegans, but we have a lot for the meat eaters too. So it's kind of a wide variety of things.
Plates range from a simple cheese plate to restaurant favorite Brussels sprouts.
They're kind of a quick cook. They're a good sear on them, and then we cook them with Spanish chorizo. So it's got a little bit of spice to it, some kind of depth of flavor to it, but it's definitely the most popular.
If you're looking for something a little more meaty, they've got you covered.
And the duck has a fig caramel, a juniper gastrique, and some duck fat, walnuts, and arugula with it.
While the small plate concept may be new to Oklahoma City, the energy of the restaurant is not.
Instead of being a stuffy wine bar where people feel like you have to have a suit and a tie and get all dressed up to come in, you really don't. We don't have a dress code, so if you want to come in dressed casual, or maybe it's date night and so you're dressed to the nines, you know, ready to go out, maybe you're seeing a show at Lyric Theater, we just want it to be approachable to everyone and also fun.
And it wouldn't be a wine bar without lots of wine.
It's a world list. We have 26 wines by the glass, 130 by the bottle, starting at $6 a glass and going up to hundreds of dollars per bottle.
So many options can seem a bit daunting, but patrons say it's actually the opposite with such a knowledgeable staff ready to help.
I don't know a whole lot about wine, like I know enough to get by, but if I get a plate, I'll just ask them, you know, what pairs best with this, what's gonna make this amazing? And if the staff doesn't have the answer, which is a rare, Mindy, the manager, I'm pretty sure there's like no question she doesn't have the answer to.
Zena Sharion isn't sure which she likes more, the food or the wine.
Every time I come, I try something different. I've been multiple times. I've tried almost every plate on the menu. That should tell you how often I'm here.
But one thing she is sure of, she's a fan of the laid-back atmosphere.
You can just stop in for a couple of glasses of wine. $6, I think, is like the lowest end, and it's still amazing wine. Like, I've had it, I love it. So there's just tons of options. It's literally right across the board for everyone.
If wine isn't your thing, the Pritchard has a fully stocked bar.
Very, very extensive bar with everything to your basic spirits like vodka and gin. We have some really special whiskeys, and we actually have an aromatized wine selection.
And delicious dessert options.
Every night at 11 o'clock we have a bell in the back of the restaurant that we ring this bell at 11 o'clock, and everyone that's in-house gets a cookie, and the cookies we make in-house.
With so much to choose from, picking just one thing to love about the Pritchard is nearly impossible.
A mix of the food, the talent, the wine, just all of it put together. It's just such an awesome place. Great place for this community.
But one thing's for sure, the Pritchard brings something new to the OKC social scene.
They're from Oklahoma City, they would never have anything like this before. You know, unless they travel a lot, they would never experience something like this in Oklahoma City. So I'm excited for people to just come in and really experience what this place has to offer. I think it's really gonna blow a lot of people's minds.
You can find the Pritchard in the Plaza District near the Lyric Theater. In Oklahoma City, Tiffany Tatro, Discover Oklahoma.